Hey folks, so are we live again? I think we're live again. Yes. Let's hope that this stream will be better. So I just tried to use a different streaming software, Prism, but that didn't work at all. So I'm stuck with Streamlabs again. But let's see how it goes this time. Hopefully it will be a bit more stable and reliable now. At least I restarted the phones and I changed some of the settings. So fingers crossed. Let's go. Let's explore Shinjuku a little bit today. So I was here in front of the Kabukicho entrance, but I won't head down there now. I might head there later in this, or well, why not? Let's head there now. Just so we can cross it off the list of spots to see. Do is pray that the signal will be better this time and that it will be more stable. Yeah, it's Godzilla. You see Godzilla over there? Let me just cross here and then I will give you a better close-up look on it. This is my second stream today. The first one had to be interrupted. I don't know. All I can hope for is that it's YouTube having some issues today, but I doubt that. I don't know if it's any YouTube change. Maybe it is. Really bad. That's all I know. Oh, they're building some new high-rise here. I did not know that. Something new is coming. Thought that YouTube had a change and third-party apps are being tried. I see. Well, I hope that's the case. I really hope that's the case, but I am skeptical. Last year for the Christmas light when you caught Godzilla in action. Yeah, actually it sounds like they're having that thing happening right now as we speak. I think I heard the Godzilla music and it's exactly 2 o'clock, so it would make sense that it starts at this time. Let's see. Let's hope that we will have better luck today. Seems like changing camera could have been causing it. Not sure. So far so good. Okay, that's good to hear. But I think I will head over to the west side of Shinjuku with all the camera shops and other good stuff going on. It's been a while since I walked over there. Shinjuku Gyoen, no. I don't think I will go to Shinjuku Gyoen today, no. Shinjuku Gyoen is nice, but someone said you have to make a reservation because they're limiting the number of people due to the pandemic. Not sure if that's true or not, but sounds like it could be. I'm always freaked out by this building because it's so tall and skinny. Looks like it could tilt over if there's an earthquake or some really strong wind. Plenty of cones here. You were at this ramen restaurant called Ramen 101. They were playing your streets on YouTube. Really? Oh, that's funny. Where is this restaurant located? In Tokyo? Or where? In a while. It's dead quiet here now. The only one shooting. Oh, I think this place is new. I don't remember seeing this restaurant here before. Me, or did this chat just die? Oh, chat is working, but of course it's not working in Streamlabs, because Streamlabs is the worst crap ever. But it works in the YouTube app. I can see the chat on my second phone, but not on my streaming phone. What annoys me the most is that I'm actually paying like $20 a month for Streamlabs, and it's so bad. If it was a free app, then sure, but paying for all this, nah. Head up here, and then we can walk up here. There's an escalator. I'm too lazy to take the stairs today. I just had lunch, so now I'm feeling really a little bit bloated and lazy. So let's go for the escalator. Yeah, Prism seems promising, but it didn't work at all. I couldn't connect to this stream. So what I do is I usually create the stream beforehand. That's how I can kind of send you the link on Patreon and also post on the community page. And then the streaming software needs to connect to that stream that I had already created, and that didn't work in Prism for some reason. I need to try and figure it out more. Hopefully it's just some simple glitch. Yeah, it should be better than Streamlabs. Hope the lunch was good. Yeah, it was very nice. I had kalbi don, so kind of some fried pork, kimchi, vegetables, and rice. It was very tasty at the small little izakaya on a side street in Shinjuku. It was actually better than expected. I was just looking for a place where I could eat and charge my phone at the same time. That was my only requirement. Oh, Choco-chan, ありがとうございます。コーヒーでどうぞ。ありがとうございます。Thank you so much for the coffee money, Choco-chan. What's the temperature outside? Okay, so let's do another weather report. I did one in the previous stream, but let's do one again. 15 degrees, sunny, light wind. Little bit windy up here. Hope it's not too annoying. Time is it there? It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Here's the Shinjuku, like the local bus terminal. Buses around here goes to like Nakano and Nogata and many other suburbs in the western part of Tokyo. Yes, and here we have a big camera. Yeah, they just tore down a building here, I think. There used to be another building, but now looks like there's some outdoor, I don't know, some tents or something. Let's check it out. We're headed, so I will walk around a little bit in the west side of Shinjuku, which is over here. Then I think I will head back towards the station and pass and explore the east side around the station. I don't really have much of a plan today, to be honest. Just want to kind of enjoy the nice weather and share this day with you. Favorite place to eat at in Shinjuku? Oh, that's a difficult one. I don't know. Do I have a favorite place in Shinjuku? There's a Chinese restaurant near the camera shops that has like really good toshomen, like the handmade spicy noodles, like Chinese style, which is quite nice. I wouldn't say it's my favorite place in Shinjuku, but it's one that I go to every now and then. But it really depends on my mood. And if I'm just eating on my own, or if I'm eating with friends, or yeah. I don't eat with friends very often these days though, but hopefully I will be able to do that again sometime. You live by Kane's Rose Garden. I don't know what place that is now. Sorry, I'm not familiar with that place. Shinjuku bus terminal, local bus terminal. And here's the place I mentioned. Okay, it's some outdoor food court, I guess. Looks kind of nice. Looks like a good place to grab a beer, which I'm not going to do right now, but if I'm going for a beer, I think I will just get one at the conveni and drink it in some park instead. Michael, you're not able to see the chats. That's weird. Have you tried restarting, like closing the stream and then opening it again? Thank you, Dave. Ramen 101 serve the Bay Area. Oh, I see. I didn't know that. So they play my streams. That's good to know. Good to know. I wish I could visit them someday. Looks like a nice day. Yes, it is indeed. It's a very nice day today. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. That would be a nice place for a beer, actually. Maybe I'll do that. Let's see. Always like this colored exhaust something. This way, and then I will turn right. I wonder if they still have. They used to have some like Pokemon Go. Yeah, there's a Pokemon something vending machine. I wonder what it is. Let's check it out. Okay, is it just like Pokemon Go merch? I guess so. Pokemon Stando. Oh, so much reflections. But yeah, we can get some Pokemon Go stuff here. I'm not into Pokemon Go at all, but maybe some of you are. Anyone needs a new aircon? Aircons are pretty expensive, right? Like 332,000 yen. That's like $3,300. That's pretty steep. Yeah, benches. Benches are rare in Tokyo, so seeing that many benches is quite unusual actually. So now we are in the camera shop district of Shinjuku. It's like camera shops everywhere here. Here is like on the second floor of this one, they have a lot of pro level cameras and lenses. I go there quite often. I'll probably go there today as well after the stream. Here is more like consumer grade cameras and stuff. Then here's Jampara, which is this chain. They have several shops in Akihabara, also one in Shibuya, this one and another one further down the street. These guys sell lots of. Oh, actually, this is cheap. 4 terabytes hard drive, 10,000 yen. I might get one of those. Yeah, they sell lots of like cameras as well, and also like used cell phones and all kinds of gadgets and stuff. Pretty cheap, pretty good. Love Jampara. Yeah, me too. Yes, Jenny, that price was probably without installation, yes. Where is Nintendo? I don't understand your question. Got my MacBook and iPhone at Jampara. Haha, me too actually. Both my MacBook and my iPhone, but both at Jampara. Both unused, but still quite a bit cheaper than if I would have bought them in at the Apple store. And here, of course, is Map Camera, which is my favorite camera shop in all of Tokyo, where I buy all my cameras and lenses. Haven't been there for ages though. I haven't bought any camera stuff. I think the last camera I bought was probably my Ricoh GR, which was well over a year ago. Usually I buy like new lenses every other month, but recently I haven't really had that much work, so plus that I have enough. I basically have all the lenses I need by now. Get an SSD drive. Well, of course I'm using SSDs for all my like work stuff, but it's always good to have a small compact hard drive as well. I usually use that when I'm traveling to back up my photos, so that I don't only have them on the SSD. Building forest at Metropolitan Government Building. Yes, that's over there. That's over there. Should we head there? Should we head all the way over to the... Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a proper Shinjuku exploration today. I would like to see the inside of my camera. Yeah, I hear you. But you know, the problem is I'm not so comfortable shooting inside shops without permission, so, and getting permission is difficult if you're just a random YouTuber. Seems like the stream is a bit more stable now, eh? I'm seriously suspecting that changing cameras causes issues. Maybe that means, like, changing camera means it has to restart the entire stream or something. You use a step counter when you're out and about and filming. Yeah, kind of. My watch is keeping track on my steps, so 13,000 steps so far today. That's the PlayStation building, which isn't affiliated with Sony in any way, but it looks like a PlayStation according to some of my viewers. Are we back? Bloody Streamlabs. Keio Plaza Hotel, one of the iconic hotels here in Shinjuku. I think I read somewhere that this was one of the first high-rise buildings actually to appear here in Shinjuku a really long time ago. Now it's all obviously surrounded with much more modern high-rise buildings, but yeah, this was one of the first luxury hotels and first high-rise towers here in Shinjuku. So it's obviously very old by now. I must say, I really do enjoy shooting with this wider angle. So the fact that I shouldn't change lens it's not a big problem. But I think for evening streams, the main camera is better because it's much more light sensitive. But for sunny days like this, the wide angle works great. So again, another view of the Keio Plaza Hotel and with the Metropolitan Government Building in the behind. Yeah, that's the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building. Looks like the letterboxing is gone. Yes, I found out what was causing that. I had accidentally applied a theme to Streamlabs, but I disabled that. So now that should be working. Also, it looks like the battery drain is better now. I recharged the phone while I was eating, but it has only lost 10% since we started the stream, so that's a good thing. So few people. Yeah, well, it's a weekday, so I'm not too surprised that there's not too many people out and about right now. It's also 2:30 in the afternoon, so I don't think most people are probably back in their offices after the lunch break. So yeah, it's not so empty. I think this area is not so crowded in general. Yeah, I can definitely see Mount Fuji if I go up the Tokyo Metropolitan Building. However, I'm pretty sure that riding the elevator up there won't be good for the stream. This also looks like a nice place to have a beer. Is there a convenience store around here? Feels like it should be. If anywhere, it should be one around here. Let's see if we can find a conveni. Any live stream this weekend? Yes, I really hope so. Unless the weather turns out to be really awful. But otherwise, I will try to stream both Saturday and Sunday. Haha, yes. Maybe on the lower level. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Doesn't look like there's anything up here, so let's go downstairs and see. How's work? Any trips planned? No, nothing. Probably no trips until autumn for work. I'm guessing, but usually from now on until autumn tend to be pretty quiet actually. I gotten a few inquiries about the Olympics, if I can shoot some things during the Olympics, but yeah, that's obviously very much up in the air. I don't expect Olympics to happen, so but we shall see. Okay, there's a Starbucks, there's a San Mark cafe, there's Marukame Udon, but is there a convenience store? Let's see, there's a map. Jag tyckte det var något bekant med dialekten. Haha, ja, jag är svensk. Du också förmodar jag? So no convenience. That's too bad. Supposed to be a 7-Eleven in Citizens Plaza. Okay, thank you, Jenny. Thank you. So where's the Citizens Plaza then? Not here, I suppose. No. Sverige, let's go! Yay! Leve Sverige! Citizen Plaza. Is there a Citizen Plaza? Not here. Here. Citizen Plaza is in front of Tokyo Metropolitan Assembly Building. Okay, gotcha. Let's head there. In that case, I should probably cross here. This tunnel, by the way, this tunnel here goes all the way back to Shinjuku Station. Michael, thank you for your concern. I think I can handle one beer. So Citizens Plaza should be somewhere up here then. Let's see, do we have any? Doesn't say anything about the Citizens Plaza here, but let's see. Let's see. Old school silent T, yes. I'm focused now. I'm focused on trying to find me some beer. Ooh, that's a pretty cool building. Especially in locations like this, the wide angle lens is awesome. I really like it. Passport office is near 7-Eleven on Google Maps. Okay. Where's the passport office? Let's see. I think the previous sign said something about passport office, right? Should be somewhere around here. Passport center, yes. This way. So, not this way, but this way. So that should mean maybe in here. This is a pretty cool place. Did we get jonked? Or is it just my second phone that is having issues? Vad blir det för öl då? Ja, vi får väl se vad de har. Det brukar vara ganska skralt utbud på 7-Eleven. Så jag får väl nöja mig med det som finns helt enkelt. Passport då. What does that mean? Down here? Maybe. Maybe there's some shops down here. Ah, look. Convenience store. Convenience store. We are getting closer and closer to beer o'clock. Yes! I see a 7-Eleven sign. Yatta! Yatta. Yatta. Found it. It is a pretty hidden convenience store though. It's not super easy to find this place. It's like somewhere below everything else. Om jag saknar svensk öl? Nja. Nej, det kan jag väl inte påstå. Where's the entrance to 7-Eleven? Okay, let's get a beer. Don't tell me, is this one of the convenience stores that doesn't have beer? Ah, damn, looks like it. Looks like they don't have beer at this convenience store. Sumimasen, biiru ga nai ka. Ah, wakarimashita. Ah, what a bummer. No beer o'clock. No beer o'clock for me. Okay, let's head back up then. So some convenience stores don't have beer actually. When they do sell beer, they usually, I will show you next time we see a convenience store. Usually it says on the sign, so this one, here it says tobacco. So that's tobacco and ginko. So they have tobacco and they have an ATM. But usually if they sell alcohol, it's also listed here on the sign. I don't know why some shops don't sell it. But yeah, there's actually a certain percentage of convenience stores that don't sell alcohol. And there's also a handful of them that don't sell cigarettes. Maybe it's because they don't want all the people in the local government to go and drink beer on their lunch break or something like that. I don't know. ねえ、なんでだろうね。不思議。ビールくださいね。ビールお願いします。でもビールがない。ビールがないです。ビールはありません。Right, where's Laura? Who knows? There's a 7-Eleven at Hyatt Regency. I see. I think there's also like some cafe, maybe it's just a Starbucks in the Chuokoen. Maybe we can get a beer there, even if it will cost a little bit more, but shoganai. Is there a school nearby? That's a school. This building, that's a school. It's a fashion and design school. Other than that, I don't know if there's any schools nearby here actually. Yeah, now it's more like it in terms of battery drain. We've been streaming for 51 minutes and lost 15% of battery. That means that this iPhone should allow me to stream for longer than what my OnePlus did. So that's a good thing. That can be very useful for me. Hyatt Regency is over there. So, okay. Oh yeah, there's a sign, 7-Eleven. Okay, let's go there then. Let's see if we can find beer at Hyatt. That would be a 5-star beer. Five-star beer for my 5-star audience. It looks pretty bland from the outside though, this Hyatt. Doesn't look fancy at all. Looks like an office building or something. It's in the lobby. Okay, good. There's always an argument here, you can't sell beer near kids. That argument does not exist in Japan. They sell beer around kids all the time. There's no such limitation, at least that I know of. Hologram nunchuck, beer money. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bland on the outside, vibrant in the inside. Yeah, maybe. I've never been inside actually. I think there's a Lawson near here. Yeah, could be. There's some shops further down this road as well, so might very well be there. So is this? I wonder if this is the main entrance or if I should go down again. It looked, the sign I saw was down here. Yeah, I think I should go down here. Let's just enjoy this beautiful back-breaking tower. It. We found Kabini. Yes, craft brewery. Good solid 6% of alcohol. This should hopefully be decent. It away for now so that I have both my hands free. Okay. If the signal dropped there, I wouldn't blame Streamlabs. I think it actually makes sense because it was pretty much underground. So I think we're back now though. I mean, it's not like the streams were 100% flawless with my old phone either, so I feel that this stream is more like it's on the same level as it used to be in terms of stability. Okay, Michael, good luck with your wildlife issue. Good luck. A nice photo spot, especially with a longer lens, but I don't want to risk anything by changing lens on my phone now. I can almost see my home now between the green tower. Nice. Here? Or behind this one? Good location, man. I used to live a few blocks down there a long time ago. Let's let's sit down on the grass and drink beer and enjoy life. Shall we? Grass here is pretty sad. Grass there is very nice, but this grass we're not allowed to use this. So I like this yellow, white, red. Nice cones. Nice trio of cones. But yeah, let's see if we can find a little bit quiet place to sit down and drink a beer. Little girl almost ran into me. Maybe we can sit down on these stairs here. I really feel I want to sit in the shade though. Oh, maybe here. Maybe here. Should be able to sit down. Oh. よく食べ、ゆっくり飲む。ありがとうございます。カシャの、すいません、ちょっと言いにくい名前ですね。But the people behind me were talking so much. I think I would be a bit distracted. Let's see if we can find a quieter place for the beer. Do you wear sunscreen? No, not today. No. That's why I want to sit in the shade. I would probably want to sit in the shade even if I were wearing sunscreen, but yeah. Thank you so much for the super chat. Apologies for me not being able to pronounce your name. Nice view here. Not much shade though. Everything here is in the sun. Damn it. Why is it so difficult? Oh, but maybe. Maybe I can sit somewhere around here. Perfect. Perfect. Here we can have a beer. Let me just get my little tripod. Constant lifesaver. One of my most valued possessions. And then let's see. What shall we look at today while drinking this beer? Something like this? Does it work? Is this an acceptable beer o'clock angle? Finally, I'm getting a chance to take off my jacket. Great. So yeah, I'll sit down here for 5 minutes or so and drink my beer. So sorry, some of you might think that's very boring. You can
leave the stream, come back later if you want. I will answer any questions that comes up in the chat while I'm drinking my beer. Okay. Kanpai. Skål. What beer? It's Kirin Spring Valley. Never seen this one before actually. It's not... tastes okay. Nothing too special. Drinking age in Japan, it's 20, isn't it? Yeah, I think 20. But it's nice. Beautiful weather. Finally, the phone is performing well. And it's a good day. Finally. How many percent that beer? This is 6%. So relatively strong. どんな味ですか？まあ普通のビール。あんまり特別ではないですね。キリンとかアサヒとかちょっとなんかまあ普通。So what have I been up to? I've been hanging out a lot with my daughter the last couple of days. My wife has been working a lot, so yesterday and the day before yesterday I was with the little one all day. So it's been great. What else? Yeah, not much else. I was sick, so I was spending several days in bed, not doing much at all. Trying to get some well-needed rest. And I'm still working on editing the final batch of my Kyushu photos. I shot so much over there, so I still have a bit of editing to do, but I'm almost done with that. But yeah, that's about it, I guess. That's what I've been up to. 今日仕事休みですか？いや、そんなことないですね。今これも仕事なので今仕事中です。でも他の仕事はまあちょっとありますね。家に戻ったらちょっと写真の編集の仕事もあります。So one of my Japanese viewers asked me if I'm having a day off today, and kind of, but now I'm also kind of starting to think of my YouTube channel as work in a way, in the sense that I will try to dedicate more time to it and just try to be a bit more consistent with my streams. So yeah, but other than that, I have a bit of editing to do when I'm back home after this. Dimi asks, any meetup plan after the pandemic? Yeah, I mean, I keep saying that I would love to do meetups as soon as possible. So yeah, definitely, I would love to do that. Which work do you like more, YouTube channel live streams or your photography editing? Live streams are more fun than editing. Editing is not so fun. I don't really enjoy editing that much actually. It's, yeah, especially when I have like thousands and thousands of photos like now, then the editing phase feels pretty daunting sometimes. So
I don't really enjoy it that much. I mean, it's nice when I'm sitting at home with my big screen, listening to music and doing some editing. It's not bad, of course, but yeah, being out when it's a day like this, I much rather be outside and do streams. あ、どうも高橋さん。良い天気ですね。来ました。ありがとうございます。福岡に行きましたか？そうですね。福岡何回も行きました。福岡だけではなく、九州のいろんなところですね。What's your favorite camera? That's a tough one. I mean, my favorite camera to use is probably the Fujifilm X Pro series. I really like those. They're a lot of fun to use. Unfortunately, since they have small sensors, I don't think image quality is good enough for my professional work. Is that a man sleeping? Is he in the frame? Oh, I didn't notice that. Yes, it is a man sleeping. And actually, yeah, I should probably not have him in the frame. Well, I can't really avoid it, and he's not facing this way, so I think it's okay. But maybe it's just napping. It doesn't look like it's a homeless person. People do sleep in public in Japan. It's kind of like socially accepted, actually. But maybe this guy is more homeless person. Let's change the camera angle a little bit. Let's see. Where should we point the camera instead? Maybe this way. There we go. So what else? Yeah, favorite camera. I really like the Fuji cameras in general, but unfortunately they're not there image quality wise for my needs. For full frame cameras, I mean, I'm pretty happy with my Nikon Z7. It's not perfect, but it gets the job done. So it's a good tool. It's not that much fun to use, but it gets the job done. You're a pro photographer, yes. I am. Okay, good night, Olive. Thank you for stopping by today. When are they going to open up Japan for travel? No one knows. Probably next year at the earliest is my guess, but I don't know. My guess is as good as anyone's. What's your favorite snack with beer? I'm not a snack person, to be honest. I don't like snacks that much. I like candy, like gummy bears and like Swedish fish and those kind of like things. I love candy, but I try not to eat it too much. I also like chocolate, but in terms of like salty snacks and stuff, I'm not really that fond of it. I rarely buy it. Because whenever I do, I just like finish the entire package in 5 minutes and then I end up hating myself for it. So that experience is not something that brings any joy in my life. So I try to avoid doing that. What's the really tall building in the background? Not sure which you mean, but maybe this one. That's the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building. Then there's a bunch of hotels and office buildings as well, and that one is a school, the Cocoon Tower. Yeah, the Fujifilm GFX, they're nice, but it's like they're too slow. They would work for what I'm doing, but they're too big and bulky, and the image quality difference is actually not that big. Maybe with the 100 megapixel ones, but I don't need that high resolution. So yeah, they're not really. I used to have a digital medium format camera, the Pentax 645Z 50 megapixel one. It was nice image quality, but too big and bulky for any meaningful practical use. Yeah. So, do foreigners get free things from places? That's a weird question, but no. not in general, foreigners do not get free things. Rockaway siren, you're exactly like me. I see. Yeah, candy is dangerous. Candy is dangerous, but at least it's better than smoking. Sitter du och dricker öl igen? Jajamän, Pio! Jajamän! Synd att du inte är här och gör mig sällskap. Snart kan vi resa igen, då jäklar. Ja! What camera would you recommend for a novice picture taker? Usually what I tend to answer when people ask me that is to go to a camera shop and just try out a bunch of different ones and see which you enjoy to kind of hold in the hand and fiddle with, and just get that one. In terms of image quality, as long as it's a interchangeable lens camera or something with a APS-C sized sensor or bigger, it's gonna be all you need for a very long time. And image quality is basically, it's good enough on any camera that you can buy today. So yeah, I think haptics and how the camera feel and looks is more important than any technical specs, especially for a first time camera buyer, because it's gonna take a long time to outgrow even the most simple camera. What's the most cheap place to travel in Japan? I don't know. I was about to say like some smaller city, but actually things like transportation tend to be more expensive in smaller cities. But it's probably slightly cheaper to go to other cities than Tokyo. Tokyo is a little bit more expensive. Places like Fukuoka and Osaka are marginally cheaper. But you can live pretty cheap even in Tokyo actually if you really put some effort into it. There's lots of ways to save money even in places like Tokyo. Have you seen the Olympic torch relay? No, I have not. Why not use the Sony A7C? Yeah, why not? It's probably a fine camera. I've never really been too happy with Sony cameras, but that's just me. Okay, good night, Rockaway Siren. Good night. Thanks for stopping by today. Fukuoka is really growing. Yes, Fukuoka is a cool city. I like Fukuoka a lot. How did you meet your wife? We met on Tinder. We met on Tinder, so please go ahead, judge us. What's your opinion on Japan dumping contaminated water into the ocean? So I think the way they communicated the entire thing is really bad. They need to explain in a way that people can understand why they're doing it, and if it is as safe as they say it is. Judging from my limited knowledge and the things that I've read about this, it's actually not very problematic in terms of, you know, safety for the ocean and so on. It's probably okay from what I understand, but I definitely think that the Japanese government need to explain that, and they need to explain that to everybody so that we can feel that that's the case. And so far I think they've done a miserable job with that. But apparently this kind of release is happening at other places as well, not maybe at the same scale at once as they're doing now in Fukushima, but it's not like Japan is the only country that does this, and yeah, so it's complicated, but I think the biggest problem here is the lack of communication skills from the Japanese government. That's fine. I found my wife on MSN chat. Nice. What's the next step on your YouTube journey? I don't know. I do not know. What I'm trying to do is to, from next month, we will have some babysitter help. So from next month I will at least try to have a good schedule so that you can know when to expect my streams. Then I have a few different ideas on things that I want to try and start doing regularly as well. Yeah, it's pretty vague, but yeah, I'm not gonna get into the details about that now. I'm also planning to do 4K videos more often again. So yeah, that's my plan in very broad terms. Almost done with the beer, by the way. Traditional Japanese homes expensive to stay? You can find traditional Japanese homes in all price brackets, depending on the location and what kind of service you're looking for. But you can find it from cheap Airbnbs to really fancy ryokans. Or ryokans aren't really traditional Japanese homes, but yeah, you can find it in all kind of price brackets. Do you consider making a Discord channel? Not right now, no, because I don't want to complicate things. I don't want to have another thing that I need to manage. So right now it's not in the pipeline, but that could potentially change in the future. Have you been to Hokkaido yet? Yes, I've been to Hokkaido a couple of times. I never streamed or shot any videos in Hokkaido, but I've been there on a few press trips actually, and also I went there on a trip privately like over 10 years ago now. So yeah, would love to go to Hokkaido, maybe this summer sometime. Right now Hokkaido is still pretty cold. I think it snowed in Hokkaido like last week. But yeah, it's a nice place. I hope to go there. Okay, let's finish the beer. Let's get going. Okay. Let me just get all my stuff together. And we will be on our way soon. Where did I put My mask.
傷口は本当に結構この
Okay, found it.
ありがとうございます。今の技術ね。でも大体こと外していったり。
Almost done, folks. Okay, let's get going. So, shall we head back towards Shinjuku perhaps? To. Ah, that was nice. I needed that beer after our miserable stream this morning. Do you do YouTube collaborations? I have never done a YouTube collaboration so far, but I would love to at some point. But yeah. How did you learn Japanese? I went to a language school. I went to school for a year when I first came to Japan. Then I've been studying quite a lot on my own as well. My mother's family are Hokkaido Ainu. Oh, nice. Nice. The Ainu culture is very interesting. I would love to learn more about it. How can the streets be so clean? I don't know. People are just behaving well in this country, which is one of the best. Whoops! Oh, lots of skateboarders here. Maybe I should not. I should stay away so I don't get someone hitting me in the back. But yeah, definitely one of the best things about living in Japan is the fact that people... Oh, let's go up here. People care about the public space, and people don't drop their garbage anywhere. That's really something that I know I will miss a lot whenever I don't live here anymore. Has your social norms changed compared to back home? Probably, but it's very difficult to say how. I think I'm just way more mindful about not causing people around me any inconvenience, because that's a very important part of living here in Japan. And I think that's something that will always be with me, even if I leave this country. I find it very unlikely that I will suddenly start talking super loud while I'm riding the train, or, you know, throwing trash on the streets, those kind of things. So that's changed probably. What else? I don't know. Yeah, I think that they clean the schools by themselves. I think that's a very good thing. I wish we did that in Sweden too, actually. I think children need to learn that we all need to care and be responsible about the public spaces. That's one of the worst things about Western societies, in my humble opinion that we often treat the public space as a public trash can, and that's really, really awful. Causing inconvenience to others is hard for me, since you have to use a wide relatable. Well, I mean, that's fine. I don't think that's something to feel guilty about. I mean, you see people in wheelchairs and whatnot here in Japan too. I mean, just because you have a physical disability, that's a very different thing, as opposed to behaving badly and being just obnoxious and selfish. I think the society has a responsibility to be accessible enough to everyone, including people who need various kinds of aid in order to get around. So, and that's actually something that I think Japan is not very good at. It's not as accessible as Sweden when it comes to those things. The Metropolitan Building. It's a pretty impressive entrance. You see this? That's the Tokyo logo on the window there. Looks like an alien face. This is not the building with Park Hyatt, no. That Park Hyatt building is over there. You see it between these two buildings. That's the Park Hyatt building. There. This is the Tokyo Metropolitan Building. Looks like a ginkgo leaf. Yes, bing bong. That's the logo. That's the Tokyo logo, the ginkgo leaf. So let's see. 60% battery left. We streamed for an hour and a half, and I think we were at 90 or slightly below 90 when we started. So, yeah, battery drain is not so bad. Miss classical European architecture in cities. Yes, I do. I do really miss European cities in general, and the old cities. Everything here is so new, which obviously they have good reasons for it. The entire city was like destroyed in the Second World War, so obviously they had to rebuild it. But still, yeah, I do miss good old European, beautiful old city centers. A bit windy here. That's the Park Hyatt. That's the Park Hyatt over there. Ja, エレベーター乗ると電波がないなのでストリーム ムしながらちょっと難しいです。残念ながら。Someone told me to go up in the Tokyo Metropolitan Building, which would be great, but yeah, there's no signal in the elevator, so that would definitely cause problems with the stream. I do like this building though, the Washington Hotel, aka the toilet paper roll. I think it's pretty cool, very minimal with those rounded corners. This close, it looks pretty dirty though. Could do with cleaning up the exterior, I think. Thank you, Kashano. Kashano? Kashano. お疲れ様でした。ありがとうございます。Have you stayed in a capsule hotel? Yes, I have a couple of times. Do I like it? No, I don't like it. They are not soundproof at all, and I'm a very light sleeper. So yeah, I've never had a good night's sleep at a capsule hotel. It's always someone snoring or some drunk person coming. Yep, we had a bit of a signal issue there, but I think we're back again now.歌舞伎町まで行きますか。もう行きました。このストリームの最初の方は歌舞伎町に行きました。Hey Yanni, here's your favorite building again, the Atari, aka PlayStation building. question is, where do we go from here? I've been streaming like 3 hours today. Maybe I should just wrap things up. Lucky Corporation. That's a good name. If I had a corporation, I wouldn't mind calling it Lucky either. But if I had a corporation for my streams, it would probably be Unlucky Corporation because of all the bad luck I've been suffering today. Sounds like it's time for a convenient pizza. No, yuck. No way. These disconnects happen to a lot of streamers. Oh yeah? Is it like a widespread problem? It's not just me? In that case, I'm relieved. Those of you who watch John Dobbs stream a lot, I know that he's using just a simple, basic YouTube app. Is he also having these kind of issues? Or is it more like limited to us using like third-party apps? I'm not gonna show you a Japanese nightclub. First of all, it's in the middle of the day now, so no nightclubs are open, and then you can't just go into a club and film and stream. And I will walk past the station and down to Shinjuku Sanchome, and then I will probably take the train from around there and head back home for my editing. Yeah, the YouTube app caps the resolution at 720. That's why I'm not using it. I feel like I see low resolution issues more often on John Doe, but slightly less disconnects. I see. But he also has disconnects from time to time then. Even if it's not so often, but... Yeah, I mean, going down to 720p is just... That's not an option to me. I don't think that image quality is... It's just too bad. It's not enjoyable. I wish there was something I could do to use like more than one cell phone plan. I could use like 2 or 3 plans at the same time. That would be awesome. Make it more stable. Even if it would cost a little bit, but that's fine. Here. Hope the audio is acceptable. GoPro app? I don't know. I doubt that would be more stable, but maybe. So yeah, we're back to Shinjuku Station, but now I will head down this direction.戻ってきました。そうですね、戻ってきました。 signal comparison test. Yeah, problem is I only have one SIM. I don't know if I can get more SIMs for my多分 iPhone は SIM カードと eSIM も使える。まあ使えるけど両方で同時にデータ通信は使えない。データは一つの SIM だけ使える。残念ながら。Yeah, there's dual SIM but no actual dual data. I know. That's too bad.
ダイビングショップです。キャンペーンやってます。
Can you speak Japanese? Yes. まあ eSIM, but yeah, what I meant was using two or three data plans at the same time. That would be awesome if I could do that, but I don't know if it's possible. Maybe with some sort of external solution, but then again we're getting into the territory of things getting too complex and that itself becoming a problem. So yeah. I guess we just have to live with drop-offs from time to time. No pee after beer. I'm okay still. My bladder is strong. One beer doesn't cause me any problems. Yeah, you can only have one SIM active for data. Too bad. It's kind of quiet today. Yeah, it's still most people are at work. So this time of the day I would say it's probably normal. It's pretty normal considering the pandemic. Yeah, but storing eSIM profiles, that doesn't help me. That doesn't solve the problem. How often do you broadcast live? So it depends. I try to do it 3, 4, sometimes 5 times a week, but in the last couple of weeks I've been so busy, so I haven't been able to do it as often. But I think from now on, at least I always try to do it on the weekends, so Saturdays and Sundays, and a couple of times aside from that as well, like maybe Tuesdays, Thursdays or something. But I don't really have a schedule right now, but I'm hopefully from next week or from next month, from May, I will have a more fixed streaming schedule. First time to catch your live stream. Oh, thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Hope you enjoy it. It's almost a year since I started live streaming. I think my first live stream was sometime in June maybe last year. And I think it's been well over 100 live streams since then. Portable Wi-Fi doesn't solve any problems because it's using the exactly same networks as the mobile phones. So it's basically the same thing, except that there's another device in between that can potentially cause problems. So yeah, doesn't solve any problems with Wi-Fi, mobile Wi-Fi. So now we are on the east side of Shinjuku. I will head down to the train station down there, Shinjuku Sanchome, and probably end the stream once I get there. It's been 2 hours on the second stream of today. Had another hour-long stream earlier before this. But yeah, thanks everyone who sticked around for today, and I'm sorry about all the technical issues. I hope you enjoyed today's stream despite those difficulties, and I will be streaming again soon. And also big thank you to Wishful Walking Videos and Mikael Ejdeholm, who are mega supporters of my channel. They help me out a lot. You can check out their channels or Wishful Walking Videos channels in the link in the video description down below. And for those of you who really want to support me, you can consider joining me on Patreon, which will give you access to Patreon only streams as well as some other goodies. Again, the link to that is also in the video description. And yeah, with that being said, I think all that's left for me to do now is to wave goodbye. Let me just go down to the crossing here. Michael, sorry, no more Kyushu videos. No more Kyushu videos in the pipeline for now. I've released everything I got. So probably my next stream will be on Saturday. But I don't know the time yet, so just make sure to subscribe to my channel and switch on notifications, and you will know as soon as I know. Okie dokie, folks. So thanks a lot for today. Thank you, Winnie the Pooh. Thank you so much. And I will see you all again soon. Okay. Bye bye. Heido. Mata ne. Vi ses. Auf Wiedersehen.